Hello, my name is Shadow Templar 591, and I am back playing Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy. Last time we left off, we came to Cortex Power. We did get all the boxes. Unfortunately, we died, so I did not get the yellow gem, so I am back trying to get the yellow gem. We actually got, to be honest, we got pretty far without dying. And even with me taking it very slow and methodical, we really didn't, it really didn't take too long. So that is why one of the reasons I am back here instead of doing toxic waste, because it looks like that is going to be more the same. So once I basically we get the yellow crystal here, I will go and get the blue crystal, or at least try to, and then from there, what I think I'm gonna do then is, because how can I put this? Basically, the device I was using to kind of keep track of what gems are in what areas, that was I had a little sticky note. Well, not a real sticky note, but like, how you can do on computers and stuff. And for whatever reason, it disappeared. So I don't know off the top of my head what levels have what gems, and I don't want to look ahead and get spoiled. So what I think I'm gonna do then is I am just gotta start over. What I am going to do then is I am going to almost halfway. That's kind of crazy. So what I'm then going to do is I'm going to be, because I'm guessing the final boss level is going to be just like the other ones, where it shows like, hey, it's Nitro Cortex, with his picture and everything. Excuse me. Like it does for like Koala Kong and all the rest of them. So once we get there, then I'll look up prior to going there, because that wouldn't be a hard boss I'm assuming that's not a hard boss since the rest of them haven't been, but I could be wrong as well. So then we'll go there, we'll basically get up to Cortex, then I'll go back and I'll go to the levels that I needed the gems for, and then we'll go from there. Unless I may take a look, there may be a way I may go on. It depends on how the wiki has everything set up. If it may have it set up by levels like the Spiral wiki does, or it may have it set up by gems. So I will have to, before I make any, now that I'm kind of saying it out loud and thinking about it, before I make any kind of proclamations of what I'm going to do, I think the best thing would be to actually check out the wiki and see what it looks like. So that is what I am going to do. Okay, next, thank you for coming to my tech talk, I guess. Okay, so I think I mentioned this last time in the previous level of heavy machinery, but this kind of this mechanical level, this is a little more high sci-fi than the other one. The other one was kind of your standard industrial area. This is more like kind of high sci-fi, high technical, which I enjoy. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy greatly. I think it is a very nice change of pace, and I was just kind of thinking, now that we've got a change of pace, the other levels kind of make a lot more sense, because it's almost like Crash is coming from his like outer boroughs. Like, you have the, for lack of a better word, natives who, live in the wild, but not as much as the wild as like Crash and his friends, because they're really humanoid animals. So, you have, the industrial complex with the scientist who lives up on the mountain, and then you got the industrial complex, and then you got the natives who will live, out in the wild, but not completely out in the wild, and then you've got this quote unquote animals, so like Crash, Coco, the rest of them. So wait, if Crash is like this so was Crash always humanoid, or was it that, did he become humanoid because of Cortex? And also, I don't know if this is ever mentioned. Maybe we'll find it out. I think it's kind of hinted towards, but I'm assuming like Ripperoo and like Koala Kong are also part of Cortex's like failed like projects and stuff, like failed experiments. You gotta be kidding me! All I had to do was just walk, and I was like, "No, I'm just gonna jump." Anyways, so is that where they come from? Like, I'm trying to remember the opening cutscene because it's been quite a while. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a while since I've actually seen it, and I want to say that's where it's from, but I can't really remember. So yeah, so I mean, I think that's what they're from. I think that's if it doesn't come up and say it or hint at it, I think that's kind of the general idea, which I guess makes sense of why Crash is. So then man, that just has a bunch of other questions. And is Coco the same way? Excuse me. Like in the same kind of situation as Crash? And then does that mean they don't have parents? But then how are they brother and sister? Or is that just kind of like, you know, like sometimes you'll have like a relative or a friend like you're close to, but you're not actually like blood related, but you'll call them like your brother, your sister. Is it kind of like that kind of thing? Or are they actually like blood related? I'm just kind of, you know, now that I'm kind of peering back the layers here, I'm just kind of curious. I don't know. I don't know if this ever said. I'd like to know though. I mean, obviously I could also go on the wiki, but you know, it's always nice to be either. I don't know. Wikis are kind of like. I always feel like they're cheating, even though, like, you know, you could ask a friend, you know, and that actually brings up another point. Like, for whatever reason, when you ask, like, a friend, hey, how do you do this? It never feels like cheating, but, like, the minute you go on to, like, a wiki or use a guidebook or something, it's like, oh, man, you're cheating. But isn't asking someone from that help the kind of the same thing as cheating? Like, you're kind of, you're voluntary, you know what I mean? Maybe once again, maybe I'm thinking about this a little too hard, but like, isn't it kind of the same? Like, you're seeking help, you know, whether it's from a stranger or someone you know, you're still seeking some kind of outside help. So I don't know why that, you know, why when you go to like a guide or a wiki, that's considered like cheating, or you didn't like beat the game, you know, on your own, but you ask a friend how to do it, and they tell you, or they do it for you. You know, I remember when I was really young and started playing video games, I had a cousin who, actually that's where I got my so I had a Sega Genesis, and then I got my own, but I played a lot of Sonic on them, and, you know, I get stuck, you know, I'm a lot younger than he is. It was about, what, 7 years between him and I, so, you know, I was, you know, 4 or 5, you know, he's 10, 11, you know, he would be like 13, I can do math, and trust me, he definitely knew a lot more, so I don't know. I don't know why that is, why that, you know, you ask someone you know for help and it's okay, but you ask a stranger, which is really what going to a guide is doing, or going to a wiki, and that's somehow considered cheating. Just thought that would be that's an interesting just kind of tangent or a thought I had there. Oh man. See, the most annoying part is there's no reset button, so I have to, like, and I don't get why, like, that's one of the things, like the quality of life things they should have added, and I don't know if they just didn't think about it, or because of how the gem like system is set up, they just didn't know if, you know, they didn't have a way of making it so that you would be able to get the crates still. But I would imagine you could add like a flag saying, hey, if reset, or if hit quick and exit, like reset gem, you know, count, or whatever, or however they have it coded. So it's kind of weird that they that they didn't ever edit that on. I mean, it is what it is. I guess on one good point, I'm grabbing a bunch of lies, just because of all the gems I'm getting, all the Wampa fruit I'm getting. So I guess in hindsight, you know, if you're looking at for some silver lining, that's one good silver lining, which I will always take. I will always take some good silver lining. Okay. I wonder what the point is in making that that platform fall. I mean, obviously it's a good trick. I mean, it got me. So, but besides that, like, you know, now I don't know what's happening. Now I don't know if I'm just like, oh, I've been here, so it's easy. So I'm not as, you know. Excuse me. So now I'm not as intense. So I'm just like, oh, I've done this all. You know, I've gotten this platform, you know, all these times. So yeah, this is gonna be easy. I can kind of shut my brain off, which is kind of weird because a lot of times, you know, there's two types of people. People when they tense up, they make more mistakes, and people who when they kind of are more relaxed make mistakes. So it's kind of an interesting dynamic, and I think right now I am, at least for this level, I am in the I need to be a little more tensed up to be able to get through. Was Aku Aku's feathers always so how can I put this? So like beaten up and torn? They might have been, I just never noticed. Oh, also, speaking of things I didn't notice, so in the heavy what did I say? In the heavy machinery level, the hint is literally, hey, you need the blue gem. Which, spoiler alert, I don't have the blue gem. You get it in the next level, and I guess I just didn't notice it. I don't know. I guess because most of the hints are pretty like bog standard, so I probably just totally just ignored it and were like, it's not important. But when I was going and editing the previous video, video on that level, I was like, oh wait, it literally tells you, hey, you need the blue gem. So I basically did all of that for nothing. But I guess not really, because I know now what, you know, when I do get the blue gem and do go back there, I do know what level I need to have the blue gem on, like what paths to take, so that way I can get all the crates along with the blue gem. So I guess it's not, I take that back, I guess, and it's not completely useless, me doing that and not realizing the hint there. So yeah, that's what I'm going with, at least. Okay, let's try to see if we can't get at least to the first checkpoint this time. To the checkpoint? I guess yeah, I think the box it's a checkpoint box, so yeah, checkpoint works. Oh. Cool. Cool, checkpoint. Okay. Oh. So these are the hard jumps, because you really gotta get to the edge of the platform to make it. Okay, and now that I have an Aku mask, it shouldn't be too hard. Actually, let's just, yeah. I was gonna try to jump, and I'm like, no, I know I can just spin that away, so let's just spin that away and be done with it and not worry about it. Cool. So now we've got kind of a mini, kind of pseudo checkpoint in the Tanya. So let's go. Oh, we might get, I was like, oh, we might get this in one playthrough. Nope. I really hope that you don't have to get get these a perfect in two. The special stage, because that's gonna, and if that's true, that's gonna be really annoying. To get all this far and be like, oh hey, I messed up the special stage. That's weird. Maybe I'm not pressing. Maybe I'm not pressing the right arrow soon enough. I don't know. That one I'm just not timing right. Yeah, I don't think so, because I'm not losing. Like, even though I'm dying, I'm getting the dying animation. I would imagine the way they would code it is they would be like, hey, do you actually lose a life? And I never lose a life. Like, how can I say this? My counter never goes down. I would imagine that's one of the flags of this is, hey, does the counter go down? Like, does the flag, I would imagine they would have it say, like, if or a situation. And they might just set it up as, like I said, a flag that, if your health, not health, because you don't have health in this, if your life counter, it probably sets it goes below, whatever, then there you go. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Excuse me, because even though I don't lose lives, I did lose my Aku Aku mask, which is annoying. Okay, beautiful. Okay, let's not get too pretty here. Okay, so just walk on the platform. There we go. And in the bottom of my heart, I had a feeling that was going to happen. I just hoped it wasn't. Oh man. And this is where the Aku Aku mask would be very, very nice. Okay. Oh, man. There's a space there? Oh man, there's a space there. You can't walk off. And literally that passed down that I was literally there. Oh my. All that so close. So freaking close. I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh. I mean, once again, if I had the Aku Aku mask, it wouldn't have mattered. I would have been peachy. I would have just took the damage, and though to be honest, even if I did, I probably would have walked off anyways, because I wouldn't have wanted to worry about I wouldn't want to worry about dying by jumping, so I probably would have walked off either way. So yeah, it's a little disheartening, as you can imagine. Oh well. Well, at least I gotta go laugh out of it. Anyways. Once again, we'll grab a bunch of lives, so it's not a total loss. Okay, cool. First checkpoint reached, beautiful. And we've got the Aku Aku mask, so that's even that's even better. Not gonna lie, clinched a little there. Oh wow, I jumped over him. I can't believe that. Really close there. I think I'm getting a little greedy now. So wait, knowing that I can lose my Aku mask, it's kind of good that I actually, now that I think about it, it's kind of a good thing that I don't, you know, usually. Oh wow, one and done. Okay, let's do this. It's actually a good thing that I don't grab this mask before. Okay. Breathe in. Breathe out. That's what I was so afraid of. Oh, what? Okay, well. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, you have to wait till the. Now that I'm thinking about it, you do have to wait till those. They are the. I don't know what they're called. Like those robots are behind the pillars. Because that's actually when they're out of hit range. Okay. Yeah. Ah, yeah. I was trying to avoid it. Yeah, I was trying to avoid them. Once again, if I had the Aku mask, I wouldn't have cared. Though I don't know if the Aku mask, like, if it stops you in mid, like, jump, like, does it stop your momentum? I don't think it does. I think you still, like, you get the momentum off of it. So I think I would have still made it. So we'll give this, because it's getting video's getting a little long, so we'll give it, you know, maybe another try or two, depending on how far I get into it. Unfortunately, I was hoping I was gonna get it in one video, but it looks like it's gonna take another video to get the gem, which isn't terrible, isn't a big thing, but it would have been nice to kind of wrap everything up in one video and at least get to the next level, but it is what it is. Okay. Okay, got a little greedy there. Okay, good. Got my first Tanya token. Let's head over to the falling platform. So I wonder what actually activates it, because the rumble doesn't start until ooh, this is not. That's a little not good. Okay, it was a little not as bad as nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. I wonder what caused that. And what I mean by that is, okay, clenched a little. Is it like, does it start when I start walking on it, or does it start when I start breaking boxes on it? It seems to, because the rumble doesn't start, like the rumble doesn't seem to actually start until I actually start jumping on it. So I'm going, like, not actually jumping on it. Let me rephrase that. Let me correct myself. It doesn't seem to start until I actually start walking on it. So that leads me to believe that it's when you start walking is what triggers it. So technically you can bounce on all the boxes, and then if you figure a way to somehow, how can I put this? Get off of it, like get back to the metal boxes or the other wooden boxes without touching the floor, it'll stay there. It's triggered by you touching the actual floor, so. Okay, let's try not to make the same mistake we did last time. So that way we actually have some Aku masks. Okay, great. We're doing good. Okay, better. We're doing better. Still not completely happy, but you know, one Aku mask is better than none, so take what I can get, I guess. I probably could have went. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Trying to do, get myself all oriented. Oh, man, if there was just a little less of that platform, I don't think I would have made that, so glad there is. Okay. Cool. So that one's really just testing your patience. How patient are you? Okay. Great. Oh no, there's more after this? I forgot there's more. Okay, I'm gonna call it. I forgot there was. Oh man, that's annoying. I forgot there was more of this level. I thought that was it. Oh man. Okay. Well, guys, next time we'll try to get the yellow gem. But as always, my name has been Shadow Templar 591, and have a great day.